Okay, in this next example, it says a drum head has a radius of 18 inches. Find the area of the material covering the drum head and use 3.14 for pi. Okay, so this is the one value that we should always remember to use for pi. But let's go ahead and actually highlight some other key facts. Well, we see that the radius is 18 inches and we're looking for the area. Well, we're looking for the area of this drum head, and a drum head has a circular shape, so we'll make that as circular as possible. And we know that the radius of this drum head is 18 inches, so I'm going to put a dot in the middle, or as close to the middle as possible. And all you have to do is draw a line from the center of the circle out to the edge of the circle, and you can draw that line anywhere you want along this edge. I just happen to draw mine here. We know this radius is 18 inches, and don't forget to put a dot after that in for inches. Okay, so 18 inches is the length of the radius here. Now we have our shape. We know the dimensions of this shape that we've been given. And our first step, what we really want to do is write the formula for the area of this circle. So A is equal to pi r squared. All right, let's go and substitute some values in. So we know that pi is equal to 3.14. We're going to plug that in. 3.14 times the radius, which is 18. So we have 18 squared. Quick mental math check. What is 18 squared, or 18 times 18? If you said 324, great job. So 3.14 times 324. We've got to multiply these two values together. So I'm going to take 3.14, let's actually do that to the side, so 3.14 here, and multiply it by 324. Now some people might be saying, well, wait a second, 324 is a larger number, why didn't you put it on top? Well, remember, we're multiplying here, and when we multiply with decimals, you don't have to align the decimals, you align the last digits. Since there are the same amount of digits in both values, well, it doesn't really matter what number goes on top, what number goes on bottom, because the decimal won't be used until the very end. We're going to just pretend that the decimal's not here for now as we multiply. So let's go and change pen colors. We have 4 times 4, which is 16. I'm going to carry my 1. 1 times 4 is 4, plus that 1 is 5. And 3 times 4 is 12. Let's bring 12 down, and I'm going to cross that 1 off because I'm done with it. All right, I'm going to change colors again. I'm going to bring a 0 down because we are done with the ones place value, or the ones unit here. Now let's move on to the tens place value. We're going to multiply 4 times 2, which is 8, 1 times 2, which is 2, and 3 times 2, which gives us 6. I'm going to change pen colors again. And now I'm going to drop not only one 0, but a second 0. And the reason we're doing this is because we're done with the tens place value now. So I've got to cover a 0 for the ones place value, a 0 for the tens place value, and now we're moving on to the hundreds place value. So we have 4 times 3, which gives us 12. I'm going to carry my 1. 1 times 3, which is 3, plus 1 is 4. And then we're going to multiply 3 times 3, which is 9. Cool stuff. So we've got to add all of these digits together. I'm going to change pen colors one last time. So 6 plus 0 plus 0 is 6. 5 plus 8 is 13, plus 0 is 13. So drop a 3 down, and I'm going to carry my 1. So 1 plus 2 is 3, plus 2 is 5, plus 2 is 7. 1 plus 6 is 7, plus 4 is 11. Carry my 1, and 1 plus 9 is 10. Okay, we've got a long set of digits here, but don't forget about that decimal at the very top. We've got to, at this point, count how many times that decimal moves out. So 2 units to the right. So now let's go down to the bottom and count how many times that decimal moves in. So it moves in 2 units to the left, and it lands right in between the 7 and the 3. I'm going to get a black pen and rewrite that value below here. So 3.14 times 324 gives us a value of 1,017.36. Our units are inches. Don't forget that dot after the end, and we're going to square those units. So now let's go ahead and fill that area in. So we have the area is approximately 1017.36 inches, and we can box all of this information up here. Cool stuff, guys. I'll see you in the next set of videos.